it's me, Karen, and baby Maggie is asleep right now. She's not really gonna be in this video because this video is really not much about her. This one's gonna be more about something that happened to me. I feel so stupid saying this story, but a lot of people wanted to know and a lot of people wanted me to do a video about it. I'm just gonna go ahead and tell y'all what happened to me. Let's make up a name for this boy because I'm not gonna say his name. Like I was gonna just be like petty and say his name and, you know, talk shit. But in reality, I'm pretty mad about it right now. But in a few months, I'm not even gonna care. I'm not even gonna remember his name. So I'm just gonna say his name is Brian. So Brian over here was my boyfriend. So I haven't seen my boyfriend in like a week. He hits me up talking about, can I come over? And so obviously I was like, yes. He was gonna come over like at 10 o'clock and I was with a friend at the time. I was with a girl, let's call her Maria. So I was hanging out with Maria and I was like, oh, like my boyfriend wants to come over, is that like cool with you? And she's like, yeah, sure, it's fine, like I'm not gonna stop you from having fun. He was gonna come to my house at 10 p.m. I know what you're thinking. Yes, it's bad. I was like, okay, well, my mom's here. He was like, I still want to see you. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna sneak this boy in the house. Maggie, if you're ever watching this, don't ever sneak a boy in the house because things like this happen, okay? Lesson of this story is don't sneak a boy in your house. Ever. Y'all still gonna do it. It was 10 o'clock and he stopped texting me. So I was like, okay, this boy's not gonna show up. Because he's done that before. Where he's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go. And then he just doesn't show up. He doesn't even send a message to say, hey, I can't make it. Nothing. Ever since we started dating, he kind of like gives me an excuse like, oh, like I can't make it. Or I am gonna go, just wait on me. Like I guess he kind of like figured it out that I get mad when he does that. He didn't text me until like 1 o'clock. He texts me, oh, I'm sorry I got pulled over, but wait on me, I'm for sure gonna go. So I was like, okay, well he said he's gonna come over, so I'm just gonna wait for him. And then it was 2 o'clock and he was not showing up. Yeah, Maggie was already asleep at this point. And then she's like, oh my god, can you do my makeup, like just for fun? And I started doing her makeup. I did like one green eye and then I was gonna do the other one, but I was like, you know what, like I'm not really in the mood, like let's just go to sleep. We start actually getting ready to go to sleep. Okay, so like at 3 o'clock, we hear something like outside my window, like somebody was tripping on the bushes or something. And then me and her just look at each other like, did you hear that? So when I heard that, I was like, oi. And she's like, Karen, stop. And then I heard like a whole pa pa pa. Me and her kind of just look at each other like, oh, like what? And she like starts freaking out, but I'm like, no, like it's probably Brian. But it's just weird to me that Brian would tap on my window because he knows better not to tap on my window. Like I was kind of like, okay, like he probably heard us downstairs and was just trying to be funny and scare us. So I was like, oh, okay, like it's like that, you want to scare me, you know? Like, you know, my little happy ass opens the door waiting to see Brian, and I open it and I can already tell this fucked up. Like I can tell, because you can tell when someone's high, you know, and you can tell when someone's drunk. He didn't look like he was high or drunk. He looked like he was on some other next level. He was like all falling on me and I was like, oh, hold up, back it up a little, close the door behind me. And he's all like, what, like why you didn't let me in? And I was like, you good? And he's like, yeah, I'm good, I'm fine, what are you talking about? I don't know what he was saying, okay? He was mumbling. And I was like, are you sure? Because it looks like you're pretty fucked up. And he's like, no, I'm not fucked up, I'm good. Never ever ever has he came to my house looking like how he was looking. And you, this boy was tripping on me. He couldn't even talk. He couldn't even keep eye contact with me. I was like looking straight at this boy and his eyes were like everywhere but looking at me. And so I let him in and he starts falling down on everything, on the tables, on Maggie's toys. Like, and my friend kind of like backs up and she's like, what is this? And then she's like, oh, hi, Brian. And then he kind of like ignores her. Like, he like fell on the couch. I looked to my friend and I'm like, he's fucked up. And she was all like, yeah, I can tell, Karen, he's pretty fucked up. And I was like, bro, I've never seen him. Like, we're having a whole ass conversation in front of him. He doesn't even notice. And I was like, bro, he's like pretty fucked up. I've never seen him like that. Like, look at him, like he can't even walk. Like, I don't know what to do. She was like, you should just kick him out. And I was like, nah, like I can't do that. What if something happens to him? I can't kick him out. Like, I gotta watch over this boy. She was looking at me like, girl, you're stupid. And I was like, girl, yes, I'm stupid. And she was telling me, she was like, no, if that was my boyfriend, I would not take care of his ass. But I was like, I mean, what can I do? Like, I feel bad. I didn't want to kick him out. What if he fucking dies? When he was laying down, he was laying on his back, and I noticed he had a bunch of dirt on his back. And I was like, what happened? And he was like, oh, because I fell off the bike. And I was like, you came in a bike? But I saw you walking to my house. He's like, oh yeah, I lost that hoe. And I lost my shirt. And I was like, so you have no idea where this bike is? And he's like, I have no idea. And I was like, okay, and whose bike is this? Yeah, as I told you, like, he's mumbling, so I don't really understand completely. But he was like, cousin. And I was like, whose cousin? He's like, whose cousin? I was like, okay, stole somebody's cousin's bike. I don't know if it was his own cousin or somebody else's cousin, a fucking neighbor's cousin. So whoever's cousin you are, your bike was stolen by him, okay? And he lost his shirt. Oh yeah, so he had dirt all over his back. And I cleaned him because like that todo sucio. It was kind of gross. Like I cleaned his whole back and I cleaned his arms a little because he had on his arm. Anyways, I was like, are you thirsty? Do you want something? And he's like, yeah, I want some water. I was like, I don't have water, but I have tea. Do you want some tea? And he's like, whatever. So I go and come back and I'm like, here. And I give him the tea. Let me show you. He was dead ass like spilling it on himself. So I was like, you know what, let me see. And I started like giving him, like if he was a baby, he gets up to put the drink back and I'm like, no, like I got it. I don't want you getting up because one, you were tripping on everything, and two, you're gonna fall. He insisted. He put the cup back and he's over here tripping on these toys and he ends up breaking my cup. And then my friend's like, Karen, why are you tripping about a cup? But bro, my family's gonna get mad if they found, oh, well, now they're gonna know because I made a video. I'm sorry, mom, he broke a fucking cup. And he starts tripping over Maggie's toys again. I'm like, cállate, like, shh, making too much noise. And then he starts taking off his pants. Let me show y'all. This boy's over here, like, taking off his pants, falling. I'm just like, oh my god, shut up. You're gonna wake everybody up. Like, he's really being super obnoxious, super loud. So yeah, he finally takes his pants off. And then he gets next to me and he's over here like rubbing all over me. He's like, come on, like stop playing with me. Just be mine already. And like touching me and trying to fuck with me. And I'm like, no, like we're not about to do anything. No, like chill out. And he's all like, why? Why you tripping? And one, no, I'm not about to fuck with you. You're fucked up. Secondly, I didn't want to do it because my friend's right there. And I told him, I was like, bro, we can't do it. My friend's right there and she's staring at us. And then this boy, what friend? What are you talking about? I don't see no friend. And I was like, bro, my friend's right there staring at us. And he's all like, oh shit, when did she get here? And I was like, bro, she's been here the whole time. What are you talking about? She fucking said hi to you when you walked in. And he was like, what the fuck is she doing here and all that? Like, he starts being kind of rude. And then my friend, obviously, no se va a dejar. She starts being rude back. And I was like, hey, like, stop. Like, both of y'all shut up. Like, don't listen to him. He's fucked up. He don't know what he's saying. I'm telling him, like, stop. Like, just stop talking to her. Like, shut up. Shh. I'm like, dude, like, let's just go outside. So me and him go outside together. I was like, bro, like, you need to chill. And that's when I started asking him more questions because I didn't want to ask him right away what did he take because I feel like he wasn't gonna tell me. I wanted him to get comfortable first so he can tell me. So I was like, okay, what did you take? And he was like, man, I took some bars. And I was like, okay, how many? And he was like, I don't know, like 5, maybe 8. And I was like, 5 or 8? And I was like, okay, why did you take them? He was like, I already fucking told you. We got pulled over. He mumbled through the whole thing. So I'm gonna tell y'all what I understood from what he said. I understood that he said that they got pulled over by the cops and he had drugs on him. So his friends were like, ándale, tómatelas. And he took all of them to save their asses. You know, I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what he told me. And I was like, okay, and why didn't your friend give you a ride home? Well, to my house. Okay, from what I understood, his friend was like, you know what? Fuck you. We got in trouble. I'm not about to get in trouble again. If you want to go see your girlfriend, tú te puedes ir. And kind of like kicked them off the curb. That's what he said. I don't know if that's true or not. He gets kicked out or whatever and he grabs some cousin's bike and he drives all the way over here, loses the bike, loses his shirt, and that's how he ended up here. He walked here and he fell down. And so he like ends up grabbing my face like this. And he's like, Karen, you don't understand. Like, I'm so down for you. Like, I really, really hope you're down for me. And he's like, you don't understand. Like, I love you so much. Please don't do me wrong. And I'm just like, oh, all right. But like, if you knew you were fucked up, why did you come here? And he's like, man, Karen, you be getting mad when I don't be showing up, so I had to show up. I wanted you to be happy and all that. And he starts telling me all this shit, and I'm just like, you good? And he's like, yeah, I'm better. So yeah, we just go inside and we like start chilling in the couch, and my friend's bored, all right? So she's like, hey Karen, can we bake a cake? And then this guy over here like, cake? And I'm just like, well, there's 2 pieces of cake in the fridge. Can you grab one and give it to me so I can give it to him and you can keep the other one? And my friend's like, you want me to do you a favor for him? And I was like, come on girl, like help me out here. Like I'm really trying to just take care of this guy. And then this guy, I'm telling you, he can't do the most basic simple task like eating. So me over here, I'm literally, again, like a baby, feeding this guy. Okay, just keep in mind that he ate cake. That's gonna come back later. Literally come back later, you'll see. And it's like 5 o'clock, and this guy, I guess because he's bored, so he's all like, hey, let's go rob a gas station. And I'm like, no, we're not finna rob no gas station. And then my friend over here, she's all like, yeah, let's go, like I'm down. And I'm like, bro, y'all fucking stupid, like we're not about to go rob no gas station. And I'm over here trying to keep him out of trouble, and this girl's like, come on, like tell your girlfriend, why is she so lame, tell her to be down. And then he's looking at me, he's like, babe, come on, like let's go, don't be lame, let your friends down, come on, let's go. And I'm just like, oh my god, like no. And then my friend's like, oh shit, well we could go to Walmart. And I'm like, no, Walmart's closed. And she's like, no, Walmart's open 24/7. Like I know it's open 24/7, but I really don't want to go because this guy can't even walk. The fuck I look like carrying this guy, taking care of this guy, trying to go to Walmart. So I was like, if y'all want to go, y'all can go. And obviously they don't want to go without me. Maggie woke up. I was like, you know what, if y'all really want to go out somewhere, we can go outside, but that's it. So we're there just chilling, walking outside, and this guy, he just sits on the floor for no reason. And then I'm like, hey, are you okay? You good? And then my friend walks past him. She looks at me. She's like, he's crying. And I'm like, he's crying? He's like, yup. I was like, girl, can you take care of my baby? She's like, okay. And I sit down on the floor with him, and I'm like, what's wrong? And he's all like, Karen, I shouldn't have taken that many. I took way too much. I regret taking them bars. And this boy's dead ass crying. I've never seen him cry like that. Like, big old tears cry. And obviously I feel so bad for him, and I'm like, I'm sorry, like at least you know better now. Don't be doing this, don't be taking this is stupid. Look, it's not even worth it, because look at you, you're fucking crying. And he's like, I know I shouldn't be doing this dumb shit, but I really don't want to say what he was saying, because he was like saying some, I guess, personal stuff. Oh, like, I'm sorry to hear that. And I was like, come on, you good, stop crying, you good, like let's just go inside and you can go take a nap. And he was like, all right. So yeah, I ended up like picking him up, and I'm like, bro, let's just go inside. And he's just like, all right. So on our way home, and this guy makes the nastiest sounds ever. We're just walking, and all of a sudden we just hear bleh. And me and my friend are just like, ew, like what was that? And then he would do it again. It would be like, ew, like can you stop making those noises? Like they're so disgusting. And he gets mad at us. He's like, oh, I can't control it, my bad. On our way to the house, he continuously makes those nasty ass noises, and it's so gross. And I'm like, bro, do you need to throw up or something? And he's like, nah, I don't need to throw up, nothing's coming out, like just ignore it. And he's getting mad because we keep like mentioning it, but it's because it's like he keeps doing it like every 5 seconds, and it's like so gross. Is we get home and we all go inside, and the first thing he does is take off his pants. And my friend's like, whoa, like what are you doing? And he's like, I'm gonna go to sleep. This guy lays down on the couch, and I cuddle with him, and I make Maggie, you know, watch her little cartoon. Like I'm deadass carrying him like a baby, and like just touching his hair, and like trying to get him to sleep. There I am again, babying him. And I ended up putting him to sleep. He's asleep and my friend's asleep. So I'm just cleaning, and I see his stuff, and I grab all his stuff and I put it in the bag. So if my mom ever wakes up and he needs to get up, he can just go to the back, grab his stuff, and leave. When I grabbed his stuff, I don't know what like made me do it, but I was just like, let me check his pockets. I go through his pockets, and he has 2 phones. One that he admitted to me that he had stolen. It was a white phone, by the way. If anybody's looking for a white phone, and he had like a wax pen, and he had just a bunch of junk, but he didn't have anything that was mine. Fast forward to 7 o'clock, and I'm like, bro, like I need to wake this boy up. My mom's gonna wake up at any moment now. I'm like, hey babe, like you need to get up, you need to go. And he's not even moving, like he's dead in my couch. Like, so I'm just like pushing him even more, like, hey, get up. And he is not even reacting to me at all. And I'm just like, oh my god, like I need to wake him up. He would deadass get up and like slowly like get comfortable, and then I would like wake him up again, and then he'll wake up again, and he'll like slowly just look at me, and then he'll just be like, get comfortable, and you know what I mean? Like anytime I would wake him up, he would wake up, and then he'll like slowly get comfortable and go back to sleep. And that shit was mad annoying. Like, come on, let's just go to the kitchen. Maybe you go to the kitchen, you'll wake up. So yeah, he ends up waking up, going to the kitchen with me. So yeah, he's in my kitchen, he's just sitting down, and my friend calls me, so I go with her, and all of a sudden you hear bleh. And I was like, oh my god, that better not have been what I think it is. You remember how I told you that he ate cake and it will come back later? Well, it came back. I went and I saw the kitchen, and it was thrown up on the floor and all over my sink, and that was the thing that was it for me. That was it for me. Don't get me wrong, the whole entire night I was mad, because like, why would you show up to my house like that, especially knowing that I have a kid? Being intoxicated in front of me and my child, like, that's just disrespectful as fuck. And you're being rude to not only me but my friend. You're really coming at my house and being disrespectful. Like, I was mad the whole entire night, but I felt bad for this guy, and that's why I wasn't showing it. And I was really trying to just be like cheerful, trying to be like uplifted. I was trying to be nice. And now you're over here throwing up in my fucking sink. Like, I know, like, it sounds stupid, but I felt bad for him. He's literally on my chair just like this boy looked like he was about to cry again. But I told him, you better not cry again. Look, I'll clean it up. And then I go to my friend, and my friend was like, Karen, what happened? And I'm like, girl, he just threw up. And she was like, oh hell no. Like, what are you gonna do? And all of a sudden, in the background, we hear bleh. And I'm just like, oh my god. And my friend was like, ew, that's so fucking gross. I went to go get a mop, and like, I'm over here mopping this dumb shit up. And then, you know me, I'm kind of cheerful, I'm kind of funny, I'm trying to lighten up the mood. So I was like, there goes my cake, huh? And then this boy that just looks at me like, not amused. And I'm just over here like, too soon. Okay. So I finished cleaning up, and I put bleach on it and everything. And then he was like, where's my stuff? I told him, oh, I put all your stuff in the back. And he's like, oh, okay. So he goes to the back, and he starts putting his pants on. And I go check on Maggie. I go see him again, and he's rushing out my house. And I'm like, hey, like, where you going? You're already leaving? And he's like, yeah, I gotta go. And I'm just like, oh, okay, like, that's fine. And so he starts walking out, and I'm like, hey, let me walk you out the door. He's just like, oh, yeah, okay. And he's like really like rushing out my house, and I'm following him. And then I walk him out the door, and he starts walking away, and I'm like, you're not gonna give me a hug or anything? And he gives me a hug. And I'm over here like waiting for him to be like, I didn't want to kiss him because he threw up, but I was really like waiting on him to like offer it, so I could be like, no. But like, he didn't offer it. He just like walked away. And at the moment I thought, okay, like, he's really trying to go home because he's tired and shit. So yeah, he left. And I closed the door, and I look at my friend, and I'm like, oh my god, what a night. And I was like, girl, I'm disappointed as fuck. Like, I don't even know if I want to be with him. Like, after seeing that side of him, like, I really don't even know what to think of him. Like, that shit was gross. Like, everything, like I knew he smoked. Like, I'm not gonna act all innocent and be like, I didn't know. Like, I knew. But I don't know, I didn't know he would get like that. So me and this girl, since we barely got any sleep last night, we ended up falling asleep. And maybe like at 10 o'clock, we hear a pa 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 pa. And me and her just wake up, and like, we're scared, and it woke us up. So I'm like, oh shit, can you go check who it is? Because I'm over here carrying the baby. So she looks through the little hole. She's like, Karen, it's the cops. And I'm just like, the cops? What? So I'm like, open it. And she opens the door, and he's like, oh, is Sonia Martinez here? And then I'm like, oh yeah, that's my mom. She's upstairs, she's asleep. And he's like, well, can you go get her, please? And I was like, Maria, can you go, please? And she goes. And I just look at the cop, and I'm like, oh, hi. And then he just looks at me like, and you can hear in the little walkie-talkie, something juvenile. And I'm just like, okay, that better not have been my juvenile. And then this guy looks at me, he's like, hey, do you know? Girl, my heart dropped. I was like, hell no. He did not just say who I think he just said. And then obviously my first instinct is to lie, because like, what if it's not even related to me? What if like, if I say the truth and it's like, oh, you didn't really have to, and you're getting yourself into more trouble, you know that type of shit. So I was like, I know of him. And he's like, oh, you know of him? So my mom comes downstairs, and
He looks at her, he's like, ma'am, where's your vehicle? She's like, oh, it's in the back. He's like, no, ma'am, your vehicle was taken and it was crashed. Oh my God. And I look at my friend and I'm like, she looks at me like, what? And I'm just like, and my mom's like, what are you talking about? And the cop told her, and it wasn't stolen, ma'am, because they had your keys. It was taken. And she was like, my keys? But my keys are hanging right there. She was like, oh my God. And she's all freaking out. And now I'm over here in the back like, oh, no. The cop's like, ma'am, you need to go with me so you can go identify the vehicle. And so she goes with him, and then he closes the door, and I look at my friend, and I'm like, bro, oh my God. She's like, yeah, I can't believe someone took your car. And I'm like, bro, Brian took my fucking car. And she's like, why you say that? And I'm like, bro, because the cop just asked me, do you know who Tim is? And now all of a sudden she's telling him that her car is taken, so obviously he took it. And she's over here like, no way. And I'm like, girl, yes, dude. What the fuck? He took my car. And then she's all like, but when did he even take the keys? I didn't even notice. And I'm like, girl, I don't know either. And like, I just walked out my house like nothing. I didn't. And I told you, I checked his pants. So he didn't have my keys there. He had a bunch of junk, but not my keys. So anyways, we're just talking about this, trying to figure out when he could have taken the keys. Maybe 10 minutes after my mom left, ba 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 ba. It was the cop again. And then this time she opened it. And then he was like, he points at me, he's like, are you Karen Martinez? And I'm just like, yeah. He's like, you're coming with me. And I'm just like, I can't. I'm shitting myself right now. He looks at me like, why can't you? Freaking out. I'm just like, cause I'm taking care of the baby. And he's like, well, tell your friend to take care of the baby. You have to come with me. Maria, you got her? And she's like, yeah, girl, go. I got you. And he opens the cop car and I have to sit in the back. I've never been inside a cop car before. I literally popped my cop car cherry that day. Oh no, I've been in the cop car once. It was because it was career day and I was like 6 years old. And there was like a police car. And we had to like go inside the police car through one door and get out the other door just so we can like see inside. And then that day I remember the cop was joking around and saying, I better not see any of your kids here. And we're like, no, we're not criminals. And here I am, a little criminal. I'm in the cop car and this cop starts talking to me. And he's like, so Brian said that you gave him the car keys and that you sent him to go get food. And I was like, what a fucking liar. I didn't say that, but I was thinking it. I was like, this fucking liar threw me under the fucking bus. He took my fucking car and he's throwing me under the bus, getting me in trouble. Oh, hell no. And then the cop was like, why did you lie to me? I heard he was your boyfriend. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just confess everything because I didn't do shit, you know? So I'm gonna just be honest, say what happened. I was like, yes, he's my boyfriend. He came over last night. And the cop also told me, oh, and Brian is really fucked up right now. And I was like, yes, I know, but he's not fucked up as he was when he came over to my house. When he came over to my house, he was really, really fucked up. Right now, he's doing good. He's better. At least he can walk. When he first showed up to my house, like, I just started spitting all this shit. I was like, he was really fucked up. He couldn't walk. He couldn't talk. He couldn't keep eye contact with me. Like, he was really fucked up. And I let him in my house, and I took care of him. I let him out in the morning, and I had no idea he fucking took the car. He's like, oh, so you didn't give him the car keys? And I was like, no, I didn't. And he was like, okay, what time did he show up to your house? And I was like, I don't know, like at 4, like, bitch, I don't know, like, on the spot. I was making up numbers because I was nervous, bro. Like, you're coming at me. I just woke up. This is the first time I'm in my cop car. I'm nervous. I'm lying to you, but not because I mean to lie to you, but because I'm just trying to come up with answers. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't mean to lie. Okay, so he was like, yeah, like, he came out like at 5 or 4. And he was like, okay, what time did he leave? He was like, I was like, he left my house like at 7. And I was like, hey, you didn't notice he took the car? And I was like, no, because he went through the front door. The car's in the back door. And I was like, I really don't know when he took the car keys. He's like, so you sure you didn't give him the car keys? I was like, I didn't. And then we finally got to the place. He opens the door and I get out the car. And this other cop comes to me. And this cop, I mean, he was kind of rude, but he was so nice compared to this guy right here. This guy right here, fucking hate that guy right there. He was
screaming at me. He was being a bitch to me. He was like, what happened? And I was like, I don't know, he took the car. And then he was like, stop lying. He told us you gave him the car keys because you sent him for food. Why are you lying? And I was like, I'm not lying. He's like, well, you know we recorded everything you said in that cop car, so you can't lie now. And I was like, okay, I didn't lie. Everything I said in the car was true. He was like, you're fucking lying. And I was like, I'm not lying. I fucking swear. I'm not fucking lying. That boy right there took the fucking car. I had no idea when the fuck he took the car. Like, I'm over here screaming at this cop. Like, I don't mean to though. Like, you're really just making me nervous and I'm scared as fuck. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna scream back, you know? Because I'm fucking scared. And then he's all like, look at your mom. She's fucking crying because you were so immature and you gave him the car keys. And I was like, bro, I did not give him the car keys. He took the vehicle from me. For some reason, they believe this boy. They're like looking at me and they're just like, you're lying. You keep changing up your story. And I was like, bro, I only lied once. And that was when I said I knew of him, not that he was my boyfriend. That was one lie. Okay, and then he was like, okay, what time did he arrive? And I was like, okay, like he came like at, maybe like at 3. He was like, oh, didn't you say he came like at 5? See, you're fucking lying again. You're switching up the story. All of a sudden you went from 5 to 4 to 3. And I was like, bro, because I'm thinking about it now. I'm thinking that it's not a lie. I'm not lying to you. It's all coming back. Like, you put me on the spot and I came up with a number. Now I'm actually thinking about it and it was like 3. He's like, oh, so now you're thinking about it. And I was like, bro, why are you screaming at me? Stop fucking yelling at me. You're making me fucking nervous. I'm about to shit myself right now. Like, I get it. I get it. Hey, you're doing your job. Like, you think I did it and that's why you're screaming at me, but why are you gonna believe him when I'm the one who's sober and I'm the one who has like a clean record? I've never been in a cop car. I've never even had detention. I'm a good girl. Like, I've never done shit. So why don't you believe me? And I feel like they were really judging me based off of looks. I feel like they were like, look at this ugly ass teen mom dressed like a little hoe right now with her little pink hair. I feel like that's what they were really looking at. I feel like they were judging me based off of looks. And it was like, yes, I'm a teen mom, but I'm not one of those little teen moms you see on TV. Yes, I'm dressed like a little hoe right now. I'm wearing a tank top, no bra, and I'm wearing shorts. But that was because I thought I was gonna have a dick appointment, not because I thought I was gonna be here. This cop was so rude. And then he had the nerve to be like, you're a bad mom. You put your daughter in danger. He was like, you know, you can lose your child because of doing dumb shit like that. And I was like, he was just really like calling me a bad mom, talking about you put your daughter in danger. Why would you let this druggie in your house knowing your baby was there? And I was like, yeah, you're right. I shouldn't have done that shit. But I was, I sound stupid now. Like, now thinking about it, like I was looking out for him. Like, yeah, you're right, I should have been looking out for myself and for my baby, but I felt bad for this guy. And that's what no one understands. People think I'm bullshitting. People think I don't give a fuck. People think I don't care about my baby, and it's not even like that. It's just, my baby was safe the whole night. My baby was never in danger. Never was this guy ever close to her. Me and my friend had our eyes on Maggie the whole time. She was not in danger the whole night. And they're really making it seem like, oh, like it was a druggie and it was me and it was a baby and he was like all over the baby. No, like my baby was good. She was asleep. I'm not a bad mom. If anything, I'm a dumb bitch. I agree. I'm a dumb ass bitch for letting this guy in my house. And I didn't do anything wrong. It wasn't like I'm over here smoking crack in front of my baby. Yes, I let a fucking crackhead in my house. Well, I mean, he was, I keep saying crackhead. He wasn't on crack. He was on bars. We're just calling him a crackhead because I'm mad. But no, he's not a crackhead. He started mentioning Maggie. I start crying. Like, crying bad because it's like, to me, like, I didn't even think about it like that. I didn't even think that I could lose my child because of this dumbass boy. That did not come into my mind. What I was thinking at the time was just, let me take care of this dumbass boy. Let me make sure he's good. If I would have known there was a chance that I could lose my child because of this, hell no. I would not have fucking let him in my house. I would not at all. Like, that didn't cross my mind. I was just like trying to help this guy out. My baby was good. My baby wasn't in danger. The way I see it, my baby wasn't in danger, but obviously they don't know that. Anyways, so I'm over here fucking crying my ass out because if you're mentioning my daughter or you're mentioning that I'm a bad mom, that hurts deep because I fucking know that I try hard every fucking day to be a good mom. And so I'm over here pouring out crying and he was like, why the fuck are you crying? Huh? Like, I screamed and I was like, bro, shut up. I was like, I'm crying because I didn't know I could fucking lose my child because of this shit. I didn't give him the fucking car keys. He fucking stole the car and you're not believing me. You're believing that little fucking crackhead instead of my sober ass over here. And then he was like, you have no fucking need to cry. Your mom's the one who's fucking hurt right now because it's her car. It's not your car. And then all these fucking cops in front of me fucking laughing at me because I'm crying and I'm like dead ass hurt. And then the fucking cop was like, look, go with your mom right now so you can see the vehicle, so you can see how he fucked it up because of you. And I walk and my mom's looking at me and she's fucking crying, and I felt so bad. Like, I know this. She thinks I don't know this. I know how hard she's worked for that car, and I know how much that car's been through. And we've been having that car for like 7 years. It's not like no brand new car. This is a family car. This is our baby right there. And so I can fucking see the pain in her eyes, you know. And I felt fucking guilty because I know it's my fault. She's like, mira, Melissa, look at the car, screaming at me. So first the cop over here is screaming at me. Now my mama's screaming at me in front of everybody. Everybody's just screaming at me and everybody's mad at me. Everybody thinks I gave this boy like car keys. So I look and the front like bumper thing, whatever, I don't know about cars. It's like all broken, and then la llanta, the wheel, está ponchada, like it has no air on it. I mean, I don't know what to say. I'm like, Mom, like, I'm so sorry. I know you're hurt. I'm sorry. She's like, what? Sorry? She starts screaming at me. Sorry for what? Why the fuck would you give him the car keys? And I was like, Mom, I didn't. She's like, yes, you did. Why are you lying? Why did you give him the car keys? Why did you let him use our car? She starts screaming at me. And then I look at the other cop car, and he's like in the window, just sitting down, just chilling, looking at me this whole time. And then my mom over here screaming at me. This guy's over here just staring at me, getting screamed at, crying. And then I was like, Mom, I swear to God, that fucking boy right there and that fucking car took the fucking car. I did not give that boy the vehicle. I did not tell him to drive. I did not give him the keys. He stole the fucking car. And then my mom over here doesn't believe shit. And then the cop that was screaming at me, he comes to me and he's like, just say the truth. Why did you give him the car keys? You see how your mom's hurting right now? And my mom's like, yeah, why would you do that? And everybody's getting up on me, and I'm over here crying, and I'm mad and I'm devastated. Like, I'm going through so much. Like, these people are screaming at me. This guy's just staring at me. I want to beat this guy up. God, like, so much is happening, and I'm over here like crying. Like, I swear to God, I did not give him the car keys. He took the vehicle from me. I don't know. Like, I'm freaking out. And they're like, we don't believe shit. We don't believe what you're saying. You're lying. And it's like, bro, why do you believe him? And still to this day, I'm like, why would you believe him? This boy, we all agree, he's fucked up. And then I'm over here, I'm sober. 2, I'm a good kid. I've never been arrested, never nothing. I've never even had detention at school. Not to brag, but this boy, he's done stolen vehicles before. He's done caught with shit before. He's done been arrested before. So it's like, why believe him and not believe me? It's the truth. Why would I lie? No, look, this is what I'm trying to say. Why would I lie? If this is really my boyfriend, if I really care for this guy, and I really did give him the keys, why am I gonna lie and be like, oh, he stole it? You know, because I'm just gonna put him in trouble, get him arrested, get him all this type of shit. So why would I pin that on him if he didn't actually do it? So I'm over here crying my ass out, and everybody around me is like, why are you crying? Like, it ain't your car. Mom's the one that's in pain. Like, everyone's screaming at me. Nobody is realizing, one, I'm the victim. I am the victim. I don't care. I get it. I own up that it's my fault. If I wouldn't have let them in, that would have never happened. But they're pinning something on me that it's not even like that. This car was stolen from me too. Like, secondly, I'm going through a breakup. Right? Are we still dating? Because I mean, we never officially broken up. So, you still trying to be a baby daddy? Third, it hurts me to see my mom like that. Like, they think I don't care, but I do like that, especially because it's my fault. It's just all this emotion. Like, nobody's realizing that I'm hurt too. And then his mom starts walking towards me. She's like, oh, I'm Brian's mom. And then my dumbass over here is like, and I start screaming at her. I'm like, bro, I was just trying to take care of your kid. I don't know why he would do me like that. Your kid was fucked up when he came to my house. She's all like, oh, it's okay, mija, stop crying. And she hugs me. So no one's showing me love. Everyone's making fun of me, and this woman over here hugs me. I feel so good. She gave me a big ass hug, and I was just like crying all over her boobs. Dude, I don't know if I mentioned this, but it's hot as fuck. You know, it's like 11, 12 o'clock when the sun is like bright on my face, and I'm sweating and I'm teary. This girl, her boobs are sweaty and now there's tears on them too, and we're just all sticky. And she's like, oh, it's okay, Mika. She was like, at least nobody got injured. So yeah, like, I started screaming because like it pisses me off. Like, I really tried to help this guy. I spent the whole night, and I could have been having my beauty rest. I could have been chilling with my friend, or I could have been with, I don't know, stayed up all night with Maggie. I could have done anything, but no, I was up all night taking care of him, making sure that he was okay. For what? For him to just steal my fucking car? Like, that shit's fucked up, you know. And I was mad. I was telling her everything, and she's like, I know, like, I'm sorry he put you through this. Person is a stranger to me, and she's the only one actually being nice to me, so I took advantage. And I was like, bro, they told me I could fucking lose my child because of this stupid ass boy. And she's like, no, you're not gonna lose your child, it's gonna be okay. You know how he was So yeah, you know how he was staring at me this whole time. He saw everyone screaming at me. He saw his mama trying to help me. Saw me like dead ass crying on his mama. He was just staring, and it was so annoying because he's the one who stole the fucking car, and I'm going through all this shit. Why am I going through all this shit? Why isn't nobody screaming at him? Like, everybody was screaming at me being a bitch to me. And why is everybody being a bitch to me when he's the one who fucking drove it and crashed it? And as I said, I get it. It's my fault. If I would have never let him in, that would have never happened. But I didn't fucking crash the vehicle. I didn't give him the fucking keys. He stole the car from me. Well, anyways, you know how this ugly ass, stupid ass boy is just staring at me while he's in the vehicle? Well, they finally get him out the vehicle, and he starts walking, and I'm right here. Fucking cop stands right between us, and he starts walking. As soon as he's like walking past me, he like puts his head down and he doesn't look at me. And it's like, like, homegirl, I was angry. You know, I'm not gonna hit him in front of a fucking cop. I'm not gonna get myself in that much trouble. I mean, I'm already in this much trouble. I'm not gonna get myself in any more trouble. So he just passed by me, and I'm just there looking at the boy like, bro, I really want to beat your ass right now. But I don't, because I have self-control, and I'm a good kid, and I'm fucking scared of the cops. And I know I can beat his ass too. I know I can. The way he, I mean, if he was sober, he can beat my ass. Like, honestly, like, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, but the way he was, like, I'm telling you, this boy couldn't even walk, couldn't even talk. I know I can beat his ass. And the cops were like, oh, are you gonna press charges and all that? His mom was like, no, why press charges? No, we can solve this on our own. Like, she was kind of like convincing us not to. And she was like, no, it's just best to leave the cops out of it. Like, I'll help you fix the bumper. I'll help you fix the fucking wheel. Like, we got this. Like, I'll pay for the damage. I didn't even mention this. So, you know how I went to go look at the car? Guess what the fuck was missing? Maggie's car seat. Maggie's car seat was nowhere to be found. And I was like, where the fuck is my daughter's car seat? Another theory came in my head on why the car seat is missing. I'll tell that at the end. And I told his mom, I was like, can you ask him where did he leave the car seat? And she asks him whatever, and she comes back, she's like, oh, he said that it wasn't there. Where else would a fucking car seat be at? Obviously in the fucking vehicle. So I'm over here like, he's fucking lying. Please ask him where the fuck is it? And because we need one. Like, how am I supposed to take Maggie out? It's not like I could just like put her in the car. I need a car seat. I can't have Maggie out there without a car seat. That's fucking dangerous. She said she was gonna talk to him, see if he can tell her. The cops leave, and they just leave us too because we agreed not to press charges or whatever, which is fucking stupid. Because bro, like, this boy's been doing all this shit. He's never been in trouble because he's told me a bunch of shit, and never has he been like fucking in trouble. I feel like he's one of those boys that he does shit and his mama saves his ass. Like, little mama's boy, that's what he is. Like, you do something, your mama's here to rescue the day and help you out. That's basically why you're not in trouble. They both have a way with words. Like, I don't know why they believe him. I don't know if he was all like, no, like, no fui yo, like, all a good boy. Like, it wasn't me. She made me go get food. I don't fucking know, you know? But for some reason, they didn't believe me and they believed him. The cops leave. His mom and her boyfriend, they changed the wheel for my mom. And they were like talking, they're like, yeah, we're gonna help fix the bumper, we're gonna help pay for it. About the car seat, she says she's gonna buy us one. And so, okay, we left it at that. And his mom was like, oh, let me give y'all a ride home while we fix the tire. I've been there for a fucking hour, and I'm over here worried as fuck about my baby. Like, I don't know, it's my baby. Like, I'm just worried. Like, what the fuck? Like, I don't know how my friend's doing. And I don't have a phone, okay? And so I asked her, I was like, can I borrow your phone so I can call my friend and see how my baby's doing. And she lets me borrow her phone, and I'm like, how's Maggie? And she's like, yeah, she's okay, she's asleep right now. Fine. She woke up crying, but I put her back to sleep, and I was like, okay, girl, thank you so much. Okay, so yeah, I called her, and yeah, Maggie's fine, Maggie's good. Me and Brian's mom get to talking. She starts saying all this stuff in front of my mom. Like, I'm already in trouble for this, and now you're gonna expose me to my mom talking about... It's not the first time they hang out. This boy goes to her house and spends the night a few times. Some things she said really got me thinking though. Like, she said something about he used to spend the night at her house. He's only spent the night one time. That was because he told me she kicked him out. Because I would always tell him just spend the night, and he wouldn't want to. But he would tell his mom he would spend the night at my house. So where was he going? Brian, explain to me. Mom gave me information, and I'm starting to add up 2 and 2 together, and now I'm just wondering, why are you telling your mom you're with me when you're not with me? And then came to find out that she was like, oh yeah, he used to sneak out his window to go see her, which I didn't even know of. He used to tell me that he had permission from his parents to come see me, so I didn't even trip. Now she starts telling me, Mija, like, he told me about you, like he showed me pictures of you and your baby, and I thought you were gonna be the one that's gonna be good for him. And she starts telling me all this, right? And at the moment I was like, oh, like, that's so sweet. You didn't even know he used to talk about me to his mom. But now, coming back to it, I'm pretty sure she's just trying to sweet talk me, you know, like, just make me feel better about everything. I don't think it's true. I don't think he talked about me to his mom. To me, I feel like it was bullshit. I feel like she was just trying to make me feel pity for him instead of being mad at him, because I was really mad at him, you know? So I think she was just trying to make me feel, like, sad for him. Oh, it worked. I was feeling sad for him. And she gave us a ride home, and she was like, oh, I'll call y'all. I'll pick you up when the car's good. And then that's when me and my mom were alone, and she started screaming at me, and she's like, y te me vas pa Mexico. I don't want you in this house no more. You're gonna go, you and your baby are gonna go to Mexico. She kicks me out, and she's sending me to Mexico. And what is this boy getting? He didn't get arrested. He ain't getting shit. Supposedly, you know, they said they're gonna take his phone away. They're gonna stop letting him go out. They said that they were gonna get him a job. But he got his phone. Like, he's been posting stuff. And supposedly she was talking about, I'm not gonna let him do drugs no more. I saw him post a picture of him, you know? And I'm pretty sure he's still with his little hood rat shit, doing the same dumb shit. Like, he didn't get anything. He was the one who crashed the vehicle, and he's not getting shit for it. I'm getting so much shit from it. You don't understand how many people called me a bad mom because of what happened. You don't know how much people are judging me because of what happened, and how much shit people are putting on me because of what happened. Well, you know how they had sent him home or whatever. I had talked to his mom, and she was like, oh, he's still asleep. He's been asleep all day. And that boy did not wake up. That day, he spent the whole day asleep. That day I got home, I spent the whole day crying. So I'm going through a whole ass depression while this boy is just knocked out in his bed asleep. No one's giving him shit. No one's telling him shit. He's laying down in his bed asleep. I mean, at the end of the day, one, this is the first boyfriend I've had since Maggie's dad. And I got fucked over pretty badly. That shit broke my heart. It really did. Not because I love this boy. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and like, oh my god, I love this boy. He broke my heart. No. I trusted this boy, and I was there for this boy because I cared for him, and he did me wrong. And that's what breaks my heart. And I feel like that's a bitch ass move. That is a little bitch ass move. Like, how the fuck are you gonna take a female's vehicle? A female that was there for you at that. That's a little bitch ass move. It really is. And then my mom was like, why didn't you tell me you had a boyfriend? Was this a secret of yours? I mean, I didn't tell her this at the time because I was like, it doesn't really matter what I say. But I didn't tell her I had a boyfriend because it wasn't that serious. Like, they think I'm hiding this whole ass relationship, but to me it was like, he wasn't boyfriend material. Like, I mean, I treat him like an actual boyfriend. Like, you know, I actually was down for him. But to the point where it was like, come meet my family, it wasn't that serious. You know what I mean? I don't even know how to explain it. Like, yes, I was down for him, but no, it wasn't that serious where I wanted a future with him. Because I mean, I even know this. He's a good for nothing guy. I know he's not good for me, and I know he's not good for Maggie. I just wanted to feel like a teenager for once. Like, it's fucking hard being a mom, especially being a mom at my age. And like, I just wanted to feel free for a little bit. I just wanted to feel like, oh my god, I'm doing something bad. I'm with a bad boy. Like, I really just wanted to feel my age. I wanted to fucking sneak someone in just for the fuck of it. It wasn't really that, oh my god, I'm hiding my whole life from my parents. It's not like that. It's just, I didn't want to tell no one because it wasn't nothing serious. It wasn't like I'm down to marry this guy. He was just someone that I used for fun. I wanted to have fun. I wanted to be a teenager for once. And people are really saying that I'm not a good mom because I did that. But at the end of the day, every day of Maggie's life, I've been there. I've been a mom. There's not been one day in Maggie's life that I have not been there. I've never done shit. I've never put her in danger. I've never done anything bad to Maggie. And for people to just sit there and say I'm a bad mom because I let this boy in my house? I'm a stupid bitch. I'll admit that. I'm a stupid ass bitch for doing that. And I'll admit, I'm probably a bad daughter. Cause fuck, like, at the end of the day, I did disappoint my mom. But to say that I'm a bad mom? Fuck you. I don't care who you are. I know I'm a good mom. Because I've been there since Maggie was born. And someone to just sit here and say I'm a bad mom, you know what? I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Because yes, it fucking hurts when people say that. But I know I'm a good mom. Like, you can't say I'm not because I know I am. My friends know this. I'm all about my daughter. All about my daughter. And the only reason I messed with this guy in the first place was because I knew he was easy. I knew he was down to mess around. I knew that from the beginning, and that's why I talked to him. Anyways, back to my theories. Okay, my theory is he took the keys when he was changing in the back. Because you know how I told you he was changing in the back, and then all of a sudden he rushed out, just left, and he didn't even give me a kiss goodbye. He kind of just rushed out. So I'm pretty sure while he was putting his pants on, he like spot the keys and was like, fuck, and just grabbed them. Like, I don't think he planned it out. And I'm pretty sure he saw the keys and he kind of like dipped. Because he was like rushing out, and I'm like over here like, come on babe, like what are you doing? Like thumbing that, not even noticing that he took the fucking car. Okay, that's my theory on how he took the car keys. Okay, theory number 2. I think that when he took the car, I think he went to go get his friends. Oh, I mean, I'm pretty sure he didn't go home. Yeah, I'm pretty sure when he took the car, he went to his friend's house. Because my first clue was when I got in the car, the seat was like really backed up. I didn't want to say it at the moment to my mom. I didn't want to be like, oh my god, mom, like I think someone was in the car with him. But yeah, I think someone was in the car with him. And now you know how I said he took the Maggie's car seat, and at that moment I kind of like just stood there and was like, oh my god, theory. That's why he took the car seat out. He probably had some friends and they're like, oh my god, we don't fit, take the car seat out. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure him by himself couldn't have taken the car seat out. You know how car seats are. Car seats are not easy. Like, you have to do extra shit to like put it in, put it out, because you know, safety for your baby. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Like, he was making up all this space so his friends can get in the car. So his friends were like, bro, we need to get this fucking car seat out. Get the car seat out. And I'm pretty sure when he crashed, his friends kind of dipped and he got in trouble by himself. Look, he has not sent me no messages at all. Not even a, oh, hey, I'm so sorry for what fucking happened. If he would have just said sorry to me, honest to God, I would forgive him. I know that sounds stupid. I know y'all gonna be like, what the fuck, Karen? Why would you forgive him? I'm already holding grudges on 2 other people. I don't want to have a third guy that I'm holding a grudge on. Because when I hold a grudge on forever. And I'm going to be a bitch to you forever. And I'll be talking shit about you forever. And that's just always going to be in my mind, you know? And I want to move past this. I don't want to be like stuck on this boy forever. I mean, it took me 2 years to move on from my baby daddy. I'm still stuck with that. It took me 2 years to move on to my baby daddy, to move on to este peladito. And he does this shit to me. Like, no, I would not take him back though. I would not. I'm not that stupid. Straight up, I would forgive him, move past this. You know what? Like, at least he said sorry. But no, he didn't. He hasn't said sorry. He hasn't texted me. He hasn't even tried to talk to me. Nothing. So I was pretty mad because I saw him posting, and supposedly he wasn't supposed to have his phone. And I saw him, supposedly he wasn't doing it, you know? So I got petty and I started posting shit on Instagram, and I even tagged them so people know who I'm talking about. So most people, no, not most people, just a little handful know who I'm talking about. because I posted him. So I got petty and I posted shit and I tagged him and he still didn't text me. So I decided to text him and I started talking shit. And this is my friend Sophia. Hey bitches. Because I had to change your name because I don't know if you wanted me to. I put your name as Maria.
Maria?
You want me to know? You want to know what name I put? A guy? Brian. I came out with the most basic ass
So
Mexican
I'm fucking
name.
leaving, guys.
So that's the girl, Maria.
I felt so fucking betrayed.
It's not even your boyfriend. And
That's not even my boyfriend. I never seen this nigga in my life. Ever.
Right?
And the shit he did.
But you know, my mom straight up told me, no, I believe that you gave him the keys.
Why the fuck would we give him the keys? Where's the food at? Did you tell him that?
Yes, I told him.
Where the fuck is the food at then?
So yeah, I got petty and I posted shit on Instagram.
Yeah, I seen everything.
And so I started talking shit to him. This boy, did I tell you what he told me? This boy was like, I don't remember shit. I don't believe that. He's supposed
That's fucking retarded.
Right? I don't believe that at all. Supposedly he texted me, he's talking about, oh, I don't remember nothing. Like, I'm sorry. Like, he didn't say I'm sorry. He never said I'm sorry.
He never apologized?
He never, that's what I'm saying. Like, so he owes all of us a fucking apology.
Did I?
Everyone.
I took care of the bitch.
She served them cake.
Like, what the fuck? And then he threw that shit up, bitch.
Exactly.
Put that shit back in your mouth.
He never said sorry to me. Well, yeah, supposedly he's like, I don't remember anything. Which I think is straight up bullshit. I think he does remember. Or
Story time. You gonna delete that off the video?
yeah. I feel like if he would have texted me that same day, like, oh, I'm sorry, I don't remember shit, but my mom told me.
That still wouldn't do shit though.
But that would have been more like, oh, okay, like, I would have
Like, I
at least,
understand.
yeah,
you.
like, I understand.
But this nigga saying, oh, I forgot.
He never, ever texted me. The only reason he texted me was because I was posting shit, and I texted him first at that.
Telling him what? What'd you tell him?
I'll tell you later.
Oh, okay.
I don't want them to know how petty I am.
No, she's the most pettiest bitch you could ever meet.
I was posting some petty
I was
ass
fucking
shit.
petty.
So yeah, that's what happened to me. That's my little breakup.
We should do a giveaway.
A giveaway? Fuck, am I gonna give away a pillow? I don't got shit.
I don't know, give away something and then let me win it.
I came up with a theory. Let me tell her my theory. See if she. Okay, you know how he was changing in the back? I feel like I'm pretty sure. You know, he like started walking out the room. He didn't even kiss me goodbye. I mean, I wasn't gonna kiss him. And I'm pretty sure he like saw them. He didn't. I don't think he planned it out. I think he just snatched them pa fuera.
Yeah, because he had left this way. He didn't leave that way.
I didn't see that. She told me she left that way. I really thought she left this way.
No, he actually left this way. I had seen him, and I even told you.
Bro, and then
His mama's a whole fucking lie. I hate that bitch. And if you see this bitch, fuck you, hoe. Cause fuck you and you're some bitch.
Do you really want me to put on?
Yeah, put that shit in there so that bitch can see what she gonna do about it. Come beat my ass. Talking about, oh, yeah, my son's gonna go get a job. Bitch, put that job
Right.
in my
Let me
motherfucking
see
ass.
his Facebook, by the way. Oh, she said, oh, I'm gonna put that boy on rehab. But
Oh, yeah,
you just
he's not gonna
showed
be
me.
smoking
You
no
just
more.
showed me that he's fucking.
That nigga be posting blunts.
Bro, he posted bars ain't shit. Cause somebody posted, if you bought Xanax, you're a crackhead. I don't care. And he said bars ain't shit. But yeah,
Bitch, what the fuck?
he was fucking tripping on
hell
bars.
nah.
Tripping hard on bars. I'm sorry I'm getting heated. It's cause I don't have him on Facebook, so I can't see this shit.
Girl, I be getting hit too.
Somebody even tagged them on something that said, when people talk about my driving, but did you die? And then he was like, your ass was scared, blah blah blah, talking whatever, right? But yeah, you fucking crashed the vehicle. You crashed the fucking vehicle. What do you mean you're driving?
She really did raise the pussy though. You a whole ass pussy for stealing a whole motherfucking car.
No, not even just a car. A female that took care of you. Her car.
We took fucking
I'm
care
your
of you, bro.
girlfriend,
Like,
and you did me like that.
bitch, I don't even know you and I took care of your stupid ass. That's why I don't take care of people I don't fucking know. Fuck.
This girl really trying to beat your ass right here.
Yeah, cause I really am. That shit pissed me the fuck off. How you do that to someone? Like, what the fuck? Like,
Right?
bitch, do you not have a house? Did your mama not give you nothing for your birthday?
I told you that he took Maggie's car seat out, and when I got in the car, I got in the passenger side, and it was like really backed up. So obviously, he took the car seat out because him and his homeboys were in the car. Right? Because why else would you take the car seat
Why
out?
the fuck would you take the car seat out?
That's what I'm saying. That's my
Man, you
theory.
fucking still a car seat too, bitch. What the fuck you need a car seat for?
Bro, my mama is the one who really needs that apology. Like, if anything, if you don't want to...
Don't apologize to me. Don't apologize to Karen.
But my mama really needs that
Her Facebook, you can find her. It's easy.
Do he not got a daddy in his life?
No.
Yeah, that's why he has.
He does. I don't want to put his shit out there.
No, he don't.
Oh my god, you know what? I kind of feel bad because like that day, my Instagram was popping. I had like 800 people viewing my story that day. 800 people viewing my story while I'm talking shit about this guy.
Man, fuck that nigga. You saving every other bitch's lives. What they don't gotta go through. That he fucking lied about crying.
Oh yeah. I had told him, I was like, oh, your bitch ass was crying and I was there for you, taking care for you. And he was like, crying? Fuck no. Tell me.
Bitch, you was crying, ho.
Right, tears, like actual
fucking
tears.
crying.
Like, bad. I felt so bad for you at that moment, but you know what? I should have fucking recorded you and been like, look at this bitch ass crying over bars. Bro, he took my shorts. You owe me a fucking pair of Adidas shorts. And you owe me a cup. Owe me my cup.
Oh, you and your bitch ass cup. She's been crying about that motherfucking cup every single fucking day, bro. I'll buy you that fucking cup.
Would you really?
Yes.
She gonna buy me a cup.
You
but
know
you
how
owe
much
her.
she fucking complains about a fucking cup.
I'm still finding pieces of glass
You
in my
never
carpet.
wanna fucking break anything in this house.
Okay, so I think that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching. Looking at us complain about this guy.
Subscribe. We're gonna be having a giveaway soon, but y'all bitches ain't gonna win because I'm gonna make sure I win anyways.
Ignore this girl. Bye.